Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. I am madly in love with makeup. If you are too, I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So I am so excited to be filming this video today. I found this amazing UK indie brand, Makeup by Lisa, through my beautiful friend, sister, and mentor, Steph from Not Your Basic Stuff. Not too long ago, she filmed a video with a palette from Makeup by Lisa, and I just went crazy. And I instantly wanted to find out about the brand, see if I could get some of her products. And so I did talk with Steph in the comment section of her video, and she kind of pointed me in the right direction. I went on Makeup by Lisa's website and was just absolutely in love with the things that I saw. She's got beautiful single eyeshadows, eyeshadow palettes, some lashes, some powders. I mean, she's got a lot of just really beautiful products. So anyway, as I was looking through the website, I noticed that I wasn't able to order anything because I live in the United States. Obviously, this is a UK indie brand. And so I got in touch with Steph and I said, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I just can't access anything to order to have it shipped to me. So she gave me Lisa's email address. I emailed Lisa. Within about 10 minutes, she emailed me back. She explained that there was some things kind of being changed on her website and that it should be taken care of within about 24 hours. And sure enough, within 24 hours, I was able to go on, order my products, and have them sent to me. I did email her back to tell her thank you, and then she also responded thanking me. So the customer service I have received from Lisa has been out of this world, and I am just thrilled to make a video showing her products. So if you're interested to see how I got this eye look today, please relax, kick back, and let's get started. I have 5 singles from Makeup by Lisa that I'm going to show you and do my best to swatch. I was playing with them a little bit ago just to see if I could get the flip to show in my camera, and not really. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't really show you the absolute beauty that these shimmers are, but I'll do my best and just take my word for it because they are incredible. So the first one here is Aurora, and they come in these cute little envelopes. I just thought they were adorable. It says Makeup by Lisa on the front, and then it's got the shade name on the back. So let's pull this out. This is a beautiful blue kind of tealy shift, and it's just absolutely stunning. I don't know how well you can see. It's almost kind of got even a little gold shift to it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that for you. And it's pretty like smushy. I just love the texture of it. I'll go ahead and swatch that here. And it also shifts when it's applied to the skin. You can see it shift to pink. I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah, no, you can't. But I've played with the lighting and I just can't figure out a way to get it to really show up on camera, but it's got this really cool kind of blue to pink shift and some gold in there as well. I just love it. And then the next one is called Spellbound. Came in this little package too. And this I think is my favorite. Absolute favorite. When I was watching this earlier, I was just like, wow. This is a kind of goldy green chartreuse flip, and it's just so pretty. So I'll swatch this one as well. And this has kind of that smushy texture too, which I just love. And I'll put that here. Similar to a Super Shock, but better in my opinion, much better. And this has got that kind of goldy green shift to it as well. I love it. Then the next one is called Halo. Came in this little package too. And this has kind of a pinky blue shift to it, and you can't tell, you can't see it, darn it. I was hoping this would show up, but it's just not. So I'll go ahead and swatch that as well, if it will swatch for you guys, if it will show up. So when I put it on my finger, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a definite pink shift to it. And it's just beautiful. Get some more on there. Oh, I mean, I can see it, but I don't think it's showing up very well. So I'll try to get you to, yeah, you can't really even see that, but it's got this beautiful pink, like iridescent shift to it. And then we have, let's see, let's do this one. This is Seaspray. This is one of my other absolute favorites. I just think it's gorgeous. When I swatched it earlier, I was like, oh my God. This is kind of a blue to purple shift. You can kind of see that, maybe a little bit of a green shift too. It's just fantastic. So I'll swatch that one as well. Go down here. You can see that. And it's just so pretty. It's got this kind of bluish purple green effect to it. And I love it. And then the last one is called Infinity. Came in this as well. And this one's going to be hard to see as well because it's got kind of a white base with just a shift of pink, blue, purple. It's just so gorgeous, but my camera's not doing it any justice at all. This also has that nice smushy texture. I love it. And this has a beautiful light pink, kind of baby pink shift to it. And the texture of these are just gorgeous. You can see that a little bit better than this one, I guess. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I think they're all just absolutely beautiful. I just feel bad because my camera's not doing them any sort of justice. So yeah, those are the singles that I got from Makeup by Lisa. I think I paid a little over $8 for each of those shimmers, and they were worth every penny. I cannot wait to play with them. I may even use one of those in my look today. Speaking of which, let's talk about the palette. So this is the Makeup by Lisa Outa This World eyeshadow palette. I think the front is just adorable. And when you look in the inside, this is the color story. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. It's got beautiful purples, this kind of pop of red here, and then this really cool silver pressed glitter. So I'm really excited to use this and see what I can create. I was so impressed with the look that Steph did in her video that there was no question I had to get this palette. Okay, so let me find a brush here. I'm going to use this brush here to start off with. Now this is something I got in my Ipsy. I don't know the brand anymore. And it's just kind of a cool little brush. It's got kind of a denser, fluffier end here. And I really like using these when I apply my kind of outer V shade. So I'm gonna start off with that. And I'm gonna start off with this shade here, this kind of purpley, magenta, almost purple color. Tap that off. And then I'm just gonna start out here in my outer V, just kind of pressing that in and working it up kind of into my transition area and a little above. Ooh, that's really nice. And it's performing well so far. Oh, I love that color. Okay, and just kind of, you know, putting that on the lid and then blending it out just a little bit on the edges here. And then just kind of taking that in a little bit towards the inner part of my lid. What do you think? And let's put a little bit more on there, just to make sure that's nice and bold on the lid there. And just kind of pressing it in and then just sort of blending out the edges here so it doesn't look too harsh. And I'll, you know, continue to blend that as I go with that lighter purple shade too, to kind of get rid of any harshness to the shadow. But yeah, I'm really liking this. It's gorgeous. It's really a pretty color. And of course, I'm gonna make a bunch of weird faces, so bear with me. Okay. So that is so pretty. Wow. I'm very impressed with this formula. I mean, it's my first time ever using it, but I really like how that looks. I think it's gorgeous. Yeah. I think that looks really nice. And I really like the color. God, that's beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to take a fluffier brush. Let's see here. I think I will use my new, this is my new Luxie brush that I got in that set from BoxyCharm. Just a nice fluffy ended brush. And I'm gonna go into this light purple shade here. And I'm going to put a little bit on there. And then I'm just gonna blend out this outer edge here a little bit. And yeah, that's really a nice shade too. Yeah, that's really pretty. Wow, I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit more here. And then just really make sure that we get that nice and blended out so it's not too harsh. And it just kind of all goes together really nicely. And I just kind of go back and forth and then some circular motions around the outside here, around the out here. Hello. Outside of the, that initial shade that I laid down, just to kind of make sure that everything is nice and blended. And yeah, it looks nice. gorgeous. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty. It looks nice and blended out. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to take a kind of a packing brush here. I'm going to use this packing brush that I used in my other video. This is the Anticernus brush. It's just kind of a flat packing brush that I love to use for shimmers. And I think I am going to go into this really pretty purple shimmer here. And I'm going to lay that down towards the outer part of my lid here. Ooh, that's really nice. Wow. That's gorgeous. I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks really nice in the mirror. Put a little bit more on there and just fill in my lid. And I think I am going to grab one of those shimmers, those single shimmers here, and use that as well. Ooh, that's really pretty. Really, really pretty. Oh, wow. I love that. And I do bring it a little above my transition area only because, or my crease, I mean, only because it's going to transfer up there a little bit anyway. So I just go ahead and put it where it wants to go, basically. And I do think it provides a effect that makes my eyelids look a little larger. I talked about that in my other video, so I'm not trying to be repetitive, but just letting you know what I'm doing here. And oh, I think that is so beautiful. Wow. I am very, very impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I think it's beautiful. And then I am going to grab, let's see here, which one should we use? I think I'm going to go ahead and use Infinity. That's the one that was kind of hard to see in my swatching, but we're going to try it on the lid and see if we can see it any better. And I'm just going to clean off that same brush, go in with just a little bit of this and put that towards the inner part of the lid. Ooh, wow. That's gorgeous. And it's got a really cool pink and blue with a little bit of a purple shift to it as well. So that definitely brings out even more of that purple in that other shimmer that I first put down. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love it. And just kind of continue to add a little bit of that until it's all nice and kind of blended together. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that very well, but oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. And then I am going to go back into that other purple shimmer and just apply a little bit more of that because I think we may have lost just a little bit of that. And I'm going to go back into this shade here, this purple shimmer at the bottom. And I'm going to put that down a little bit more as well, just so that's nice and noticeable. I don't want to take away what I just laid down with that other shimmer, but oh, that is so pretty. I just love it. I love it. I do want to deepen up this outer V a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe 321. It could be 327. I don't know. I can't see it, but I think it's a 321 Morphe brush. Oh, getting old sucks. Okay. And then I'm going to use this deep dark purple shade right here in the top center and put a little bit on, tap it off, and then just deepen up that outer V just ever so slightly. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. And I just basically am just pressing it into the lid and just kind of pushing it around. Okay, and I'm going to bring that up just a little bit into the crease, transition area, whatever you want to call it, and then just make sure that that gets nice and blended out so that it's not harsh as well. But yeah, I'm really liking how this looks. I love this. I think it's so pretty. A little bit more dark purple. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really nice. And it's blending out really easily, which I really appreciate. Sometimes purples can be a little bit tricky to use because they don't always blend out as well and they can be kind of patchy, but so far so good. I love it. And then I am going to go back in with this brush that I used earlier when I first laid that kind of magenta purple down, and I'm going to add a little bit more of that, this one right here. Just put a little bit more of that on. just to kind of make sure that that dark purple doesn't look too harsh. Just a little bit, just kind of blend that out a little bit. That's really pretty. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. That Infinity shade is so gorgeous. Gosh, I'm so glad I got those singles. They're so pretty. So, so pretty. Just kind of making sure that this is a little bit more diffused. And yeah, I just absolutely love this palette. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then I am gonna go back in with that Luxie brush that I used to apply that light purple. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of that down just to make sure it's all nice and diffused. So just dip in here, tap it off. I'm getting my dips and taps down pretty good today, you guys. Wow. Shocking. She can be taught. Okay. All right, so just make sure that's all nice and blended out. And yeah, I really like this a lot. I'm just putting a very light amount of pressure. I'm not like, you know, cramming the brush onto my lid. I'm just very lightly going over the edge here just to make sure that that's all nice and blended out. Okay. But I just think this is so nice. I love it. I love it. Very easy to blend. I think it looks really pretty, and I'm thrilled. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other eye, put on the rest of my face, and I'll be back and show you the finished look. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. I love how this look turned out. Everything I have used on my face, I'm gonna have listed in the description box, but I did wanna go over a few things with you quickly. For my waterline, I used the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank. I just thought this was perfect to go along with the eye look, and I absolutely love these eyeliners. They are amazing. On my upper lid, I used the Ciate Fierce Flicks felt tip liner in the shade Black. I love this liner. It goes on really nicely. It dries down nicely, and then it doesn't flake or move at all during the day. On my lips, I use the Soft Matte Lip Cream from NYX in the shade Copenhagen. I think this is just a beautiful shade. I love this formula. And then I used a little bit of the Give Them La La Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Wifey. I love this one too. And then I use a little bit of my daughter's Love and Beauty by Forever 21 gloss. I just love this gloss. I stole this from her a little while back. And I just think it's a really nice, smooth, not sticky gloss, and I really enjoy using this. All right, so Makeup by Lisa. I am absolutely impressed, in love, so happy that I got my singles and the palette. The singles, like I said, were a little over $8. I think maybe $9 a piece for what I paid for. And then the palette was about, I think, $25. So I think everything is worth every penny. Let me look at the palette with you real quick, one more time. I just thought this palette was gorgeous. I really enjoyed this dark purple shade that I use in my outer V. It can be hard to find a really good dark purple shade, and Lisa nailed it with this one. It went on really easily, it blended out really nicely, and I just think it looks really pretty on my lid. I really loved the shimmer here. It was gorgeous. I like this shade, and I mean, I liked them all. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say. I do, however, want to play with this middle row here and definitely give this pressed glitter a try as well. But I am just absolutely impressed and in love with Makeup by Lisa eyeshadow palettes. So I definitely want to get another one, or all of them. We'll see. And then the singles, of course, they were absolutely amazing. I know it's hard to see in my camera, the swatching. I mean, some of them I think swatched okay, but there was a couple of them that I just did not do justice. So I apologize for that. I apologize to Lisa because, you know, she probably went through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make those shadows. And then I swatch them and you can't even really tell how beautiful and amazing they are. But I think my eye look turned out really nicely. I really want to play with this palette some more. And I just want to also say very heartfelt thank you to Steph, because if I hadn't watched her video, I don't know if I would have heard of this brand. Living in the United States, sometimes we miss out on a lot of the indie brands that are around the world, and this brand is just incredible. So I'm so excited, and definitely will be ordering more from her. The cool thing is that she gave me some little coupons in the package that she sent me with, I think, 10 to 20% off some more products from her. So I will definitely be putting those to use. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching my video today. It means the world to me. I hope you enjoyed seeing this look come together as much as I enjoyed creating it. I will try to be uploading another video within like a week or so, so stay tuned for that. If you have subscribed or if you want to subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you get all of my uploads. In the meantime, I hope you guys are well and happy and taking good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.